Obviously, Fudo been on a hot streak, just lost to Kakadu, but I don't think the fire is out from him just comfortable with Phenom. He kind of gets jump scared by a Blanca from Mena out of nowhere.
Right.
This is much more of a traditional character. He's fought Mai a million times. He's going to be more in his wheelhouse. So see if that comfort works out for him here. As he takes a little bit more space, he tried to spin knuckle right through there. Beautiful check on the approach. Already Phenom showing that he's pretty comfortable dealing with XIAOHAI's lane of the table.
Does get the counter hit off of the drive rush cancel. Backing away, getting some space for the fans. Phenom, now he's definitely looking forward. Hence XIAOHAI's reluctancy to even throw those fans out.
He's doing some fakes too, whipping the sand medium punch back to back like that. I like, and he can get in behind this. Not gonna get a combo because he threw the heavy charge fan, which bounces a little bit higher. That's one thing. If you throw the light fan, then that would have comboed there.
I like that.
Good jump back. Look at that, both of them jumping back.
Low medium kick again for the punish counter. Against XIAOHAI, Phenom delaying the crouching heavy punch, catches the backdash against XIAOHAI. No meter spent just yet. Don't regret it in the morning though.
This is gonna be bad. He doesn't DP the approach and counter hit afterwards. XIAOHAI, after throwing that fan, had to be buffering so that spin knuckle could give you beat, and Phenom just ready for that counter hit afterwards.
Getting that first round ever so important, sitting on 2 bars down below for Super as well. But how do you get around? Actually, when do you even throw the fan at XIAOHAI outside of close range? Phenom not gonna even let him answer that question just yet. Back into the east side, already a Metro City. Level 3 on deck for Phenom. There's an explosive start for XIAOHAI. Now getting the back up off of that big opener, but Phenom again catching some of the lights to open up against XIAOHAI out of the corner.
Challenges too. So far, the big thing has been Phenom's passive play, and XIAOHAI has been kind of falling for it.
Qué mentira.
He walks into the fat part of a fan on that heavy punch. Now, a big opportunity for XIAOHAI.
Oh. Super delayed tech on that.
No puede ser que lo falle.
Dive kick now presented itself as a threat.
Mala suerte, tiré level 1 de Marixa y me pasó por encima.
More patience. Now catching the punish counter on the way down. Level 2. You got
Bueno.
Huge
PHENOM.
on that, when you're already in the install especially, so XIAOHAI ready for it there. And I love the adjustments from both of them. XIAOHAI started swinging on the ground more, and then Phenom goes for dive kick to get over it. And then XIAOHAI says, okay, I'm gonna walk in deeper, find these whip punishes. So both of them making good adjustments in the mid-range so far. XIAOHAI throwing more fireballs, and then once he establishes the fireballs, he can go for buttons, which is exactly what Phenom was ready for. And now if you're XIAOHAI, you say, okay, I can throw more fans, I can be more aggro, you're gonna be sitting there waiting to whip punish. You know, I can change up my options, and then walk up heavy punch there from XIAOHAI.
And Phenom's actually been sitting at that
No,
range
pues que
just
mentira.
to tempt XIAOHAI to throw
La
the fan
Elena.
to possibly get a big spin knuckle punish. But now XIAOHAI, we do get the install. Level 1 intact, hounding him down little by little, trying to figure out right standing medium punch is exactly used for that fake, as if a fan would, oh my god, was that a
Y qué mentira la Mai.
One after two. This is huge damage on this. One guess for the round. XIAOHAI commits to the buttons, and Phenom trying to get active, thinking he's gonna give him space.
That's totally fine if you're XIAOHAI. In that exact scenario with that much life in your hands, going in for something light, I don't think it yields that much risk, right?
Yeah, he feels pretty confident about that. He's down to get a level 1, an EXTP, something like that. He had a decent amount of health as well. So I like it. Button into button. And again, same thing we've seen from Phenom so far. Passive, solid whip punishment on the ground. Nothing overcommittal.
Oh, there it is, the spin knuckle in reaction to the fan. Couple of lights to frame kill, spiral arrow.
Wow,
You
no
gotta
whip
respect
punish.
my space, man.
Dude, Phenom's corner pressure so far, so overwhelming in this round. XIAOHAI having a lot of problems.
Oh, and the perfect timing to get the perfect
Imposible,
round.
no se frena ese
He's been
ataque.
so oppressive in the corner against XIAOHAI thus far. Now the big opener, an aggressive one at that. OD dive kick, knocking at the door. Gonna get counter hit with the full conversion. Frame kill. He is drilling in terms of the driving. Wait a minute. Wait, he's not even done yet. He got the perfect parry and continuing on. Full throw. How do you get out of here if you're XIAOHAI?
Dude, he can do no wrong. This game, Phenom is just correct over and over and over. He's one hit away now with level 3. He is a fat jump in. Doesn't get the combo though. Chance for XIAOHAI now in this round. He's got to wait because his drive gauge is so low. And that is the nail in the coffin in this game. Unfortunate for XIAOHAI, walked into the tip of a crouching medium kick to tie this setup.
Bam. Super lethal in the animation, man. That's kind of rough. It's just a street fight, dude.
Yeah, why does she need to do all that?
Unnecessary roughness, I'll tell you what. But again, you talked about XIAOHAI finally getting that big opener to kind of bring that space away from the corner and also pushing back Phenom in that fashion. There was not a lot he could really pursue, right? He didn't want to drive rush forward, obviously, because he only had one bar drive gauge left. He just had to play passive.
Yeah.
And that's tough to do when Phenom just turns on the aggression.
Yeah, and that's Phenom's goal. He wants to play second here. He wants to let XIAOHAI whiff and then get the whiff punish. And so XIAOHAI needs to operate around that, right? Find some fans, find some other options to represent instead. Make Phenom, you know, swing first or get active so that he can get the advantage. Throwing fans here, trying to force Phenom into a different response. And there's the jump, right? So that's the thing. Phenom didn't need
Bueno,
the jump
sinceramente,
because the fans weren't a threat. Once the fans become an option, you open up the jump, and now it's time for XIAOHAI.
no me gusta ninguno de los dos, así que bueno.
Against the bee sting, now into the corner, XIAOHAI backing away just a little bit. The roundhouse yet again.
Pero me gustaría que ganara Phenom. Vamos a ver.
In particular against Phenom.
Backing him up. XIAOHAI, anti-air, not a lot of damage on it. And that's an unfortunate punish counter to eat there as we have the corner. A couple of guesses away, the backdash. Punish either.
Didn't get to lead to a lot, just a slight opening. That feels
Qué bien Phenom ahí.
Phenom has been hovering around the
Phenom lo tiene.
just so
Oh.
well. And now within the mediums, allows
Sí.
him to get the really
Adiós.
significant punish counter, locking down round one of game 3.
Qué
We've
buena.
had a lot of problems in this kind of mid-range here where with no space to work with, XIAOHAI can't really threaten fireballs, so these normals getting whip punish over and over and over. And then it becomes, do I walk in further, which is what he just did, right? Do I walk in further and try to hit my buttons into Phenom? In which
se lo
case,
comió
Phenom's
completo.
got buttons to interrupt, you know? Or go for dive kicks. That's
XIAOHAI.
what he did as well.
Qué personaje más fastidioso, de verdad.
XIAOHAI now at the back end of the corner. There we go! The one successful
Uy,
anti-air against the timing.
tremendo.
It's so tricky to even try to challenge that. XIAOHAI finding it.
Yeah, you can feel the rhythm in this match. XIAOHAI poking. Now he's going to wait outside this range. Threaten fan. Phenom wants to spin knuckle through or dive kick over the fan.
This is the kind of space they're going to be hanging out at, right?
Complicado.
Phenom, we talked about it earlier.
Uy, la
Talked about the
cazó.
reactionary stance. He was on the
Qué
ground.
bien.
Does get the opener yet again. Standing media punch
La
check.
leyó muy bien
Away with the roundhouse.
Phenom.
XIAOHAI is just in a tough
Pero
spot
XIAOHAI-
within the corner.
Yeah, even though he has the life lead, you can tell that
Uf,
Phenom has too much control
buen
on the ground.
counter.
That's a big hit, though. Oh, he missed the tackle.
nada, pero
Still gets the throw afterwards, though. But
el
now
agarre
CA for
no
Phenom
se ve
means
prácticamente.
This could be a 2-tap or even a 1-tap. The right starter. Oh, he commits.
Uy.
He's not going to dump the meter.
Qué
Gets away here,
bien.
though. What is XIAOHAI gonna do?
Phenom.
He commits it all. And that's going to be the game just like that.
Sí.
Phenom up 2-1.
Perfectly understandable. I know 80%
Phenom
of the
se
people
fue arriba,
in the stands
¿sí?
were like, yeah, I would have done the same thing. 100%, that was me.
El Loki en la esquina estuvo genial. Cuando tiró el reversal, se lo estaba esperando. Y ahí queda completamente vendida.
So difficult. He's just hovering around all the ranges that you think you press buttons at and getting punish countered after that. It's just so intimidating. He doesn't even want to budge, right? Like Phenom has
Uf.
so much discipline to even just stay at that
Ahí
range
se lo...
forever.
Uf.
Yeah, and XIAOHAI is trying to play the game now. He's trying to get active.
XIAOHAI
Rush. I'm going to go in for stuff. I'm going to take
sabe
this.
que-
He's realized that playing this slow and steady
que
game is not
mentira
favoring
como-
him, and then Phenom perfect rebuttal with the jump out.
Not too big of a combo afterwards, though.
Yeah, and look at how active XIAOHAI is. He is hitting heavy kicks.
Completamente
fireballs, drive
mentira.
rush. He's doing a lot of stuff there, and because of that, that opens up the dive kicks and the jumps for Phenom.
We're starting to see the cycle, right? XIAOHAI, as soon as he gets focused on the ground, Phenom could
Ese
possibly
reversal
potentially open up
es
with another dive kick. Maybe a hooligan could be introduced. Who knows? But now
demasiado complicado.
a spin knuckle range against
O
the fan.
co-
But
abarca
XIAOHAI's not
mucho
afraid of that.
espacio.
He's still got plenty of life to go with.
You're seeing that XIAOHAI, he's whipped a couple of times, and Phenom didn't whip punish because he's worried about other stuff. He's worried about, you know, kind of drive rushing, jumping, fans, all these other options. So he's getting himself some
Qué
space,
bien.
and the
Qué
reaction.
bien.
I mean, Phenom's one away now. Ooh, but so is XIAOHAI. Gets a
Increíble.
no anti-air,
Phenom.
no anti-air, and the DI stun.
Oh,
Perfectly calculating that
la
drive gauge.
agarró.
Phenom set point.
That has to be the perfect example of what the mental stack looks like. after a big set like
Impresionante
this,
lo
right?
que hizo
With everything
Phenom
being
ahí.
introduced, or actually everything being cycled over and over again between the ground, between the air. Not expecting that DI.
Qué buena lectura del
Nobody
neutro
blames
de,
XIAOHAI for that.
Yeah, the button
de
burning you
Phenom.
out, and then the drive impact after. So
Y cómo la sorprendió.
Is there a wake up? There is, and XIAOHAI
No,
still
Dios
to
santo.
get active with it. Phenom not respecting it yet. In this round, anyway.
No anti-air at all.
That man's
Uy,
been
qué
anti-airing
bien.
short hops his whole life, and just a regular
No.
cami jump goes unchecked.
Xiaomi.
Difficult. At the blink of an eye, it could be a dive kick.
Viene level
For
3, vamos.
Phenom applying more of that pressure. Match point is on the line. He just needs a single opener outside of this throw, especially. He has
cuidado.
some gauge for a single hit confirmed cancel. To call it lights out, there's the uppercut from XIAOHAI, and there's
Qué bien XIAOHAI, cómo salió de la presión. De la esquina.
That bullet is loaded. He has level 3 reactions to these fans or any kind of whip punish. XIAOHAI.
Los dos tienen level 3.
And the hooligan, he ducked it. He knew hooligan throw was coming. The overhead nicely blocked. Oh my god, DI is a threat. His offensive pressure is a threat. That the dive kick spacing, and he's not ready. XIAOHAI staying alive.
Sigue con vida. XIAOHAI.
I panicked when I saw that drive impact.
PHENOM entró en burnout y pasó a trabajo.
XIAOHAI low on drive gauge though, so he spends the level 3 to recover it.
We will 100% take that.
That's a big deal though. It means no level 1s for fans, which is a pretty big factor. Phenom's going second with his meter here, which means he's gonna have drive gauge advantage. Uh-oh, XIAOHAI low on drive gauge.
You saw him trying to continue the pressure with the OD fans because of the lack of pressure from the, at least without a level 1. OD uppercut.
Yeah, he's got to get active right now. Otherwise, the DI is going to whip, and that is exactly
Uy, se recuperó.
what XIAOHAI was looking for.
XIAOHAI.
He knew as soon as he burnt out, I got to go right now and scramble. Otherwise, a checkmate can occur. I love the awareness to get a little wild because he knows that if the game slows down, he can't win it.
He jumped over Phenom, jumped again. The jump reset happened off of the normal. Phenom thought he had the confirm. He thought he had the DI. Luckily enough, we get our final game between XIAOHAI and Phenom, going right back into a cameo.
Sí, señor. Se viene ya el último juego. 1-1.
XIAOHAI, you know, he's played a fast game.
Uno de los dos se va para la casa.
Overwhelm someone who wants to play a passive style. And the question for Phenom is, does he stick to that or does he turn up the heat himself, right? Is he down to get a little bit more aggressive and make things happen? It seems like he is.
It's just so difficult. How much more aggressive can you be without Phenom, like, moving around so much, right? You might be susceptible to a whiff punish.
Phenom's going first now, and XIAOHAI gets to play reactionary, which is favoring him. Fan, gotta guess. He's correct on the parries. He gets a lot of drive gauge back, but close to burnout in the corner. No.
Uy, está a punto de burnar fan.
Throw. It's gonna be the throw for XIAOHAI.
Phenom just looking mad dry when it comes to the drive gauge. Having to parry these fans, trying to be as perfect as possible.
Uy, la agarró.
Counter hit off of the stand jab.
Qué
I
bien.
want to confirm on that active frame crouching heavy punch there, and now chance for Phenom here. The jump. Oh, the throw tech to XIAOHAI.
Phenom.
And he gets hit. Level 2's available. Oof. Double drive rush. Level 2 for the spin. Back of the knees gonna get cracked here as he goes up in the set. Set point now for Phenom.
Le tiró el level 2 porque quería ese round.
Yeah, maybe not. Don't take down bad guys like that.
Uy, que un poquito antes se quedó el Xiaomi con el agarre.
Mixing it up between the medium punch and the fans as well. Phenom still not.
Bueno, tiene match point Phenom. Vamos a decir.
Oh no, that's a big drop in punish. A lot of drive gauge gone from XIAOHAI too. And now he's in the corner. He's throwing fans so much.
Va a tener que usar el level 3 Xiaomi ahorita. Si no lo matan ya. Se acabó. No. Sí, se acabó. Bueno, por lo menos ganó Phenom.
Into losers even further.
Top 4 of the bracket just like that. Impressive adjustments.